Okay, I'm back. Food and firearms, part three of this little spare rib cook-off right here. Grilling these spare ribs. 27X, 40 cal, 13 in the mag. Very nice setup. So yeah, let me say something real quick. So the reason why I did the 27X, I could have set this up as a 26X, but I already got a Glock 19, I already got a Glock 43X. So what would be the point of this? Because this is thicker and wider slide and all that, because you're gonna put a 26 slide on here. So I thought like, hey, there ain't no 27X, like the 43X. They don't have one of those. So this is 13 rounds, and the next step up is the Glock 23. So this makes a little bit more sense to me than the 26X. Other than that, probably shoots a little softer, but hey, I like 40 cal. So yeah, man, so I'm back. So what we gonna do now, the clothes is just about ready. And these are the utensils I use. I used spatula and tongs for my ribs. And this is the juice concoction. Now I might just buy, I keep forgetting when I go there at Home Depot not to buy a little spray bottle dedicated to juices, because this is my water spritzer, but I don't like mixing fruit juices in here. I only want fresh water. So I gotta get another one dedicated just for juice mixture. So what's in here is a little, a couple tablespoons of vinegar, a little bit of salt, maybe a tablespoon of salt maybe, and then about this much water, and then about this much water, and then the rest apple juice. Not a lot of apple, just why it looks kind of like urine. I ain't trying to be funny, but it looks like light colored urine or watered down apple juice, because if you don't want it too much apple juice, because it'll create too much sugar and kind of burn your food a little bit. But so this is going to be kind of after the second hour, miss it a little bit. I'm gonna take my knife and cut a couple slots in there and kind of hit it with that a little bit. It'd be better with a spray bottle in theory. And then I'm just going to use this to oil my grate right here. So first thing to do, we got to dump these coals. I got some wood over there. I was showing you. I do got some wood right there already on the coals. Okay. And so that's going to be already in there. And then I can always add another chunk of wood if I have to. So let's go ahead and do the process of dumping the, this is my water pan right here. Let's start the process with dumping the coals, because they ready. So be careful doing this. You should have a hot glove, but I don't. But just take your time. And like I said, we're doing offset, so we're gonna put it all to one side. To one side. Okay. Let's move this out the way. That's really hot. And then what I do is I take my tongs and whatnot, kind of place coals, where I want them to go, so to speak. See how I knock this down. Whew, that's hot. I'm gonna be careful doing this. That's hot. What I'm trying to do is get them off that back wall. I really don't need them against that back wall. I don't want them too close to here. I don't want them close to the meat. Ooh, that's hot. All right. It's looking good. Woo. Boy, this thing is hot. So you don't want your meat on right now. You gotta let that cool down. So we'll get that down to about 250. But what I am gonna do is take another little chunk of wood. Hope y'all can hear me. I'm gonna take another little chunk of wood. I'm just gonna slap that right up in there like that. Now take your rack. I gotta talk louder. I don't got my mic on me. Take that like that. I'm not even gonna scrub it, because the last time I cooked, there was some good food on here, and I covered my pit up. Y'all saw it with a cover. So I'm gonna hit that like that. Then rotate this side around, because the heat's gonna burn all that stuff off. Do the same thing on this side. So that way when I flip, There you go. Do it like that. And that's gonna burn off all that stuff on there, as you can see, getting that going real good. And I got the bottom damper wide open. Now I'm gonna rotate it again. Let it burn all that stuff off. Boom, boom, boom. All right, you gotta stay right there. I'm gonna get some water. All right. So I got my water thing. I'm not putting it on there right now. That's when I can put the ribs on. I just want to have it prepared, so I ain't gotta, I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so now, as you see, the fire is going good. It's going good. So now what I'm gonna do, since the coals are all white, I'm gonna close this now, and that wood will smolder. I'm gonna turn my vent this way, so the smoke comes like that. Open it up. Open it up like that. And now I just gotta wait for it to get, that's the kind of smoke you're looking for. So that's why I like the apple wood. It's not too strong and robust. You know, hickory and apple is my two favorite. So now I'm just gonna open it up and then let the temperature drop down to about, like I said, 250. I might even go 275, but I don't really like 300, a little bit too fast. But I can control it. Since it's not a foil wrap slab of ribs, I'm gonna have to wait till it gets to 250. And let's see. So the ribs is already seasoned up, if y'all watched the part one. And so let's take a look at the ribs looking like. Had them sitting in a nice cool environment with the little pressing seal on it. And as you can see, let's see, this is not probably a good angle. The light probably ain't doing it justice. So that's how they look seasoned up. Yeah, they all seasoned up real good. And this is an unfoiled, uncovered wrap recipe. So we're gonna start at 2.5 hours, close to 3 like this. Probably about the 2.5 hour mark. We'll go and take them off and then cover them with foil. And I'll show you what I do in the foil. I put the barbecue sauce, and I put barbecue sauce, brown sugar, and butter, and wrap it in foil and let it go for another hour. And then take them off and then let them touch the grill just to get a little char on them, and then that's it. So hold on 1 second. Yeah, so that's the process. You know, you gotta take your time, let it get slow and low. And like I said, if you're looking, you ain't cooking. So don't be opening your lid and all that stuff. Okay, let me turn this a little bit more this way. So yeah, we're gonna do it like that and let this temperature get down. And then once this temperature is ready for them to go on, I'm gonna come back out here and let y'all see how I put them on. But let's close it up a little bit. I don't know why I keep using my hand. I got these tongs. Because that'll close the heat down a little bit. You don't want to close it all the way because it'll put your fire out. But since we know the coals are white and we got wood in there, we're gonna go about right there. The bottom is wide open, okay? And that's why you can see now the smoke is, yeah, there you go. See, that'll get it down. And we can always bring it back up to temp, okay? All right, so we'll be right back. Food and firearms, man. Hope y'all enjoying the video. Hope y'all enjoying the channel. Just trying to create some fun content for everybody. Maybe somebody learns something. You never know, man. All right, so y'all stand by for the next section of this series.